Now doctors are saying we saw this coming.
Well, we sure did. Yep, with Thanksgiving gatherings, a lot of folks predicting that this would happen. Comes as neighboring Massachusetts now rolling back its reopening plan, putting a lock on indoor dining and other activities. Fox 6 Twins' Nia Maldonado, she spoke to doctors and city leaders about whether Connecticut should consider following in the Bay State's footsteps.
Governor Lamont announcing Tuesday 40 more people hospitalized with COVID-19, and unfortunately 18 more individuals have died. The governor also reporting the state's highest daily COVID positivity rate in months, 8.6%.
I don't want to add to your frustration, but our infection rate went from 4.6 to 6.6 to 8.6% today.
8.6% is Tuesday's daily COVID positivity rate here in Connecticut. It's a number we have not seen since May.
And believe me, I don't say that to depress you. It's the reality we live in. We knew that Thanksgiving may result in a bit of a spike up in our infections, and here we are 2 weeks.
Hartford hospital officials say these numbers reflect social gatherings that took place during Thanksgiving, pointing out many individuals took COVID tests before the holiday and with negative test results had assumed it's safe to attend family gatherings.
Negative test is a snapshot of what's going on with you at this point in time. So it's a 14-day incubation period. So a lot can happen in between now and you get tested today and you plan to meet with your family within the next day or two. You could change, right? So you could the actual incubation period, are you incubating, that could actually occur, and then hence you become contagious and pass it on to your family. So just keep that in mind as we move to a next phase, preparing for the Christmas season.
UConn infectious disease specialist Dr. David Bannock says Thanksgiving is just one instance contributing to the recent increase in cases, reminding residents that any type of gathering is a risk for spreading COVID.
Thanksgiving is just one piece of it. We know that we're moving into colder months. We know more people are gathering indoors, not just for Thanksgiving, but more generally, because of the colder weather. So I think there's multiple factors that we're looking at right now.
With the spread of COVID-19 continuing to accelerate across the country, the governor of Massachusetts announcing Tuesday the entire state will be reverting to phase 3, step 1 of its reopening plan. Mayor Michael Ludwig says Enfield and other neighboring Connecticut towns will continue supporting Massachusetts by following safety guidelines as cases rise.
Our town has done a great job, and so has in our surrounding towns, including our neighbors in Massachusetts. When they come into Enfield, to shop, they're following the guidelines. They're wearing the masks, that they need to be. Just because we're in Connecticut and they're in Massachusetts, we're neighbors, and they're dealing with the same things we're dealing with.
And we've seen some back and forth from residents on if they would take the COVID-19 vaccine. Health officials reminding residents in order for the vaccine to be effective at a population level, enough individuals would have to take the vaccine. In Hartford, Nia Maldonado.